Our next speaker is another Ignite regular, and Dave Armstrong is going to be telling us all about habits and compounding as he can get to the front of the stage.
Cheers, this is so much more serious than the others, so bear with me. We've all been 17, haven't we? You know, we've all been 17. The thing is when I was 17, I got given a pay slip, and in that pay slip was a pension, and I got £30. In 2013, I retired, and I'm 65 now. The thing is that in the Royal Navy, you get told about compounding of money, but the real big thing when I served in the Royal Navy wasn't compounding of money, it was compounding of habits and behaviours. A lot of people think you get your brain removed, you don't. You learn about honesty, integrity, trust, ultimate teamwork, responsibility. So I served on the Invincible, was a gymnast in the Navy, and now I've served in the Falklands as a commando. The thing is though, when I left the Navy, I found there was a lot to be left to decide about all them. So they built me, but my granddad was from the First and Second World War, so he built me too. And what they taught me was there's two ways to look in life. You're either negative or destructive, or positive or developmental. And that's how your brain works. You choose which direction you take. Now I choose that. Now the thing is about compounding is this is you, this is your organisation, this is your company. But if you choose good habits, you will improve. But if you start lying, deceiving, cheating, falsifying records, promoting people who are not right for the job, you will go to an unsure life. So compounding is the same as money. And that's what I realised when I was a young kid. At the time I thought, why did they take my pension out? I didn't want to know. But at the end of it, it lived. So I learned to change the narrative in my head at such a long time. Plus I had people who are lost in the Falklands. But they gave me this gift to actually see life as a gift rather than it can be taken away. So I saw that. Now habits and behaviours can affect your health and health. But the most important thing I want to focus is leadership. Because if you have this in yourself, it can develop into your organisational culture, your social culture, your political culture. At the moment, it's questionable. It's really contestable. Now, if you lie, gossip, anger, Donald Trump. Now, if you've got this side, the problem is a lot of humans, as we've seen in history, conform and obey, and people are obsessed with power. Now, I got this tip many years ago, which is Socrates, and it's about wisdom. You know the things you know, which are habits. You know the things you don't know is the point of compounding. That means you think about something's not right and you want to change it. So you develop your positive habits. And now what you do is, I know there's a lot of things there, but trust, honest. And I got taught that as a 17-year-old. Now the important thing for me is that when I saw these here, I got a gift the other day about the levels of habits. Now the level of habits is important because you've got to have your own habits. You have your team habits, your organisation, your social. But that's flipped on its head with leadership. And unfortunately, what's in the cat is in the kittens. Whether you like it or not, you will subconsciously obey your team, your leader. And political, social, and it's the examples we've been set for our young 17-year-olds, which I'm really worried about. We should be embellishing. And if you look at the compounding effect of all the bad habits, the Ukraine war, the Hillsborough blood, you just have to change the narrative. We need to start talking to each other, start trusting each other, start believing each other. Sorry, Sean, but this is a great example of anything's possible. We were crap, and he turned us doubters into believers. We never thought of it, but all he did was invest good habits into the team. Now, the other thing I had the other day, I was watching the World Cup. I was in a little country called Japan. And I couldn't believe the life habits you grow, the behaviours you show, is the direction you go. Now, after the World Cup match with Japan, fans were spotted cleaning the air. There was no politician telling them, there was no boss telling them. It was a natural habit of find the place you are, as they're saying, when you're left, or make it better. And even the millionaire footballers did this exactly the same. That's come from habits from a child. And that's what we should introduce into our children. Because the problem is if you do something today to make you better tomorrow, the habits you grow, the behaviours you show, is the direction you go. And that from a personal level up to an organisational and political level. Sorry, that's it. Bye-bye.